the new Formula E season is underway, and I'm going to try and watch as much of it as I can this year. I'll do the same with Formula 1, World Rally Championship, World Endurance Championship, just all sort of motorsport really. I would do like Premier League and stuff, but we're halfway through a season, so I'll try to do that next season. But for now, 2025 Sao Paulo E-Prix. This is qualifying. So this was early December, I think. So we're going to have a little look at that, and then I'll do the race highlights after. Let me know if the audio is a bit dodgy, or if it's lagging too much. It might be doing that.
And Johnny Verne also improving there as well in the Citroen. Dennis now on the bubble here as well. And I don't think Gunter's going to trouble him. No, he doesn't. Stays 8th fastest. So Oliver Rowland, the reigning world champion, is out of qualifying in the group stages here in Sao Paulo.
Oliver Rowland? No. He's British, isn't he?
From Group A qualifying here for the Google Cloud Sao Paulo E-Prix. Da Costa, Verne, Mortara and Jake Dennis are your top 4 that progress forwards from Group A into the duels. Now, Taylor Barnard, next up in the DS Penske. New team for him also in the Season 12 calendar. Across the line, he's in the wall on the outside. So Barnard will come across the line, doesn't improve. Well, he improves in time, but goes up to 7th quickest, but clipped the wall on the exit of the final corner there. So confirmation of the Group B classification then. Norman Nato quickest of the lot. He goes through and into the duels and will be joined by Pascal Wehrlein. Nick de Vries and Dan Ticktum also in there as well. We've got Edo Mortara.
Right, so I haven't actually watched these before. How do they do it? I'm guessing it's split into groups. It must just be A or B. And then top 4 go through to the head-to-head. And then there's just everyone below that. They must just like split them into their times. But then these ones are the only ones that... So they pick head-to-heads from each group. And then... I don't know, I guess we'll find out.
This is Jean-Eric Verne, Mahindra versus Citroen. Jeff has left a little bit of time on the table here, about half a second or so away, as you say, and you can see that and hear the tyres chirping away there as he tries to get the car stopped for turn 10.
You can see how confident Eduardo Mortara is with his car in comparison to Jeff there, especially going through turn 10.
So Mortara then goes through from the first of the quarterfinal duels here in Sao Paulo.
Okay. So it's just fastest out of them two.
Jake Dennis in the Andretti versus Antonio Felix da Costa. Is da Costa going to be out of qualifying in the group stages? In the duels, rather, he is, and it comes across the line a tenth of a second slower than Jake Dennis when all said and done.
Slightly confused here.
Quarterfinal 3 then, Nick de Vries.
Nick de Vries, how you suck at F1, mate.
Wehrlein in the Porsche.
I don't get what the 1 and the 0 and the 2s and...
Well, just to give you an idea of the time we saw for pole last year, it was a 109.851.
See, people take the piss out of Formula E, but it's interesting. It's quite funny though, like little RC cars.
Absolutely obliterates that, a 109.882.
Oh, de Vries is shit in this too.
Around this Sao Paulo circuit. Quarterfinal 4 though, Dan Ticktum versus Norman Nato. Here is Dan Ticktum. Will he be enough to out-qualify Norman Nato, who's dropped even more time in the second sector? Ticktum across the line, a 1:10.1. That's not the quickest time that we've seen so far in the dual stages, but it's quicker than Norman Nato. And he's losing more time still in this third and final sector is the Frenchman. He comes out of the final turn, comes across the timing line, and eventually ends up 0.3 of a second away from the Briton. Cooper Kiro and Dan Ticktum qualify into the semi-finals here in Sao Paulo. Well, a reminder of how we got here then. This is your lineup for the semi-finals. In quarterfinal 1, we have Mortara versus Verne, Dennis versus da Costa.
So it's literally like... How does that just... So I guess the ones that are out, it would just be... Right, I see. It's like Q1, Q2, Q3, I believe. But Q1 would have been with everyone in, and then it goes head-heads. And then if you win your head-head, you're into Q2.
De Vries versus
Got
Verline,
it.
Tictum versus Nato. Yeah, really good here for Eduardo Mortara. More of the same for
They
the
don't
last
show much
couple
of the track,
corners
do they?
for the Swiss driver. Out of the final turn of 11, and across the line we go. Neat and tidy for him. A 1:10.068, but Dennis has picked up time in the second sector. All eyes now on the Season 9 world champion. We come down and through to turn 10. Can he get it all hooked up nicely? This is going to be very close here between Mortara and Dennis. Just over 100th of a second in it between these two drivers. Across the line we go. Dennis versus Mortara, and Dennis does it by 3/100ths of a second. He out-qualifies Eduardo Mortara.
Damn.
Semi-final
It's
two,
crazy,
then.
man.
Tictum versus
Pascal Verline, he's the champion.
Tictum's catching in this final sector. Out of turn 11 we go, and across the timing line for the British driver, it's a 1:09.8, so he matches and even betters the time set by Verline in the quarterfinals. But it's Verline about to better his own time, and out-qualified Dan Tictum. Across the line we go, and he does it by 7/100ths of a second. Verline is through,
And now we go to the
into
final.
the finals for the first time in season 12. Some breaking news to bring you here from the commentary box. We said about the wheel spin in pit lane and it being prohibited as a result of a regulations change. Pascal Verline has been given a 3-place grid penalty for wheel spinning in the pit lane.
Drama already.
Unbelievable.
I don't know what to say.
Jake Dennis is on pole position.
This is a fucking wheel spin.
Pascal Verline
God,
going
that shit.
head-to-head against one another.
It was sector 2 and 3 where Jake was really strong in both the quarters and the semi-finals.
Verline increasing that advantage still in the second sector. Out of the final corner we go for Jake Dennis across the line. It's a 1:10.1, so he did lose time in that first sector, and that cost him throughout the remainder of the lap. Pascal Verline nearly 0.3 of a second in his back pocket as he comes out of the final corner and will be across the timing line to be the quickest man in the dual finals.
Yo, why is everyone always trying to offer me free viewers? Well, probably paid viewers. Or you could just drop me a follow, you know, just saying. If you would like to do that.
To what would have been pole position, but he will now start at best of 4th place. However,
Because
he
of
does
a fucking
bag
wheel
those
spin.
all-important 3 points, and of course the Julius Baer pole position trophy there as well. But Pascal Verline then, well, damage limitation.
I'll probably
exactly what he needed
re-watch
to do
this
there in the circumstances,
stream.
and of course he now gets 3 points off the board there as well.
Just to wrap my head around how it works in Formula E. But if anyone already knows, there you go. That is the quali. Oh, now we get to see the pole position, the pole lap. So I will have a look at that. Listen to that. See, I think it looks quite cool. I think there's one game where you can drive a Formula E car. It's like their official training thing. But you need a way better PC than I've got. Quick gear changes. Jesus Christ. That might be really stupid. I bet there aren't gears on these, are there? 109.812. Okay, but he started in 4th because of the penalty for wheel spinning. Crazy. I know a few people that would be put down quite far. Right. Race highlights.
30 laps of action, over 9,000 horsepower on the grid. It's time to send it at the Sanderdrome
Fair enough.
as Formula E Season 12 is go. Good start from Dennis. Nice one as well from the front row for Dan Tictum as we come down towards the first corner. Keep an eye out from behind as well with Eduardo Mortara jockeying through, and the two Mahindras collide down at the first corner. De Vries into the side of Eduardo Mortara at turn 2, and it looks like one of them might be out of the race.
Absolute mess from Mahindra there, absolute mess. One of them, I think, will be out of the race as we see Dan Ticktum slowing.
Ticktum got hit, I believe, as well by Nick de Vries. And Nick de Vries got that completely wrong. He hit everybody going down into turn 1.
Drama.
Been given a puncture. Rear left, puncture.
Let's have a look now towards turn 1. So de Vries just outbrakes himself, clatters into the back of Ticktum. Mortara.
No.
Yeah, that's that. I mean,
That's unacceptable from a World Championship level driver. Sorry.
lap 1,
Unacceptable.
race 1 of the World Championship. You don't want to be seeing that.
Roland is now on the
To be fair,
inside here of Mitch
he's
Evans.
done a lot of racing him. Hasn't been good at any of it. He did F1. He was in World Endurance Championship. I think he is this year as well. For Toyota, I believe. And then here for Mortara in
There's
Formula
contact
E.
between turn 3. That's going to drop him down.
Look at that gold car.
Behind the DS Penske of Taylor Barnard, who's coming
That's like
through
the villain
and
of
gets
the
2
film.
places in the space of a couple of 100 metres.
Like a racing film. He'd be the one everyone wants to kill.
Mortara, sorry, the guy in front of you there, Sam, is side by side with Norman
Mahindra.
Nato. I thought Nato
Not
might have to
Mortara.
take to the escape road there, but somehow
That's
he
the
kept
driver.
it on the island. They were not giving any quarter at all. It's opened the door here for Jake Dennis, who of course is in attack mode. He's got a minute remaining, picks the pocket of the Mahindra. Now the Nissan is the next target. Side by side they go down into turn 7, and Dennis is through and into 3rd position. And now here comes Mortara on Nato as well.
All this squabbling has allowed Pascal to run away at the front. He's gained 1 or 2 seconds from that battle.
You've got Marty here, meanwhile, who is side by side with Oliver Rowland. Ducks to the outside line. The 2 Nissans now
Oh my
going
God.
to one another, and contact there. Nato nearly goes into the wall at the expense of his teammate there. And now you've got Günther Barnard as well as Sebastian Buemi,
it's
all
Penske
fighting for position. Here comes
Citroen.
Günther on the inside of Oliver Rowland down
Nope.
into turn
Is
7.
it?
He's got the inside line, and he's got the
DS.
place as well. He's through and into 7.
Not Citroen.
Nato's got a puncture, guys. Nato is
What can he
out
do?
of this one in terms of fighting for the win. Big disappointment for him.
The 2 Porsches in attack mode then. Likewise, Antonio Felix da Costa as well. They're all in their final deployments then
Third
here.
line still
The
in
problem is with
4th.
Jake Dennis is where is his
That
waiting
penalty
now? He
really
can't
cost
take
him.
it on the next lap because everyone else in attack mode, so he won't be able to utilise it.
Oh, there's contact, and that's Mortara into the wall. That could bring a safety car out if you can't get the car going. And Mortara needs to get the car stopped because it very nearly got collected by about 3 or 4 drivers, all coming through. The yellow flag is out at turn 5 and 6, and that car's going nowhere anytime soon. That could bring a safety car out. If it does so, everybody who's in attack mode is going to be absolutely at a massive disadvantage now. Safety car's out.
This race is now for Jake Dennis. This is made for Jake Dennis. He will be thanking Edo Mortara and Drogovic, actually. His
Right, so
teammate,
this
both. And
blue timer, I believe, is that what's it called? It's like the Formula E version of ERS. I forgot what it's called. That's what that is. And then they've got the on some corners, maybe one, I don't know. On that outside line, gives them a boost.
Betty's
We're all learning.
Double yellow down at turn 10. We can see there's Mitch Evans in St Bother, according to our driver tracker. No added laps, but is there going to be another twist in the tail and possibly another safety car as we see Jake Dennis taking advantage of the attack mode and going through. Sorry, that's
Attack mode,
Drogovic,
that's
I beg your pardon. He's going through on Nico Muller for 6th place. And there is Mitch Evans, the double winner of this Sao Paulo E-Prix, who looks to be out of this race.
Attention everyone, this is sales control speaking. We will go full course yellow. 3, 2, 1, full course yellow.
So full course yellow, not a safety car. Evans got clattered into by the Envision of Sebastian Buemi. And we've got a red flag actually, according to our timing screen now as well. So the race has been suspended.
Buemi, he looks like he don't.
Absolutely huge. Pepe Marti.
Oh,
He just
my
looks
God,
like
thank
he's not
God he's
good.
out of the car. See,
The car's on fire as well. The front axle's on fire under red flag.
Shit.
What
What
happened there?
The car is absolutely destroyed. Pepe Marti out of this race. The red flag is thrown. That is an enormous accident for Pepe Marti. So everybody else slowed down with the full course yellow.
Oh.
And Marti, did he go upside down there? Oh, he did! Rolled the car
Jesus.
over. That is absolutely enormous from
Did he
Pepe
not press the
Marti.
button?
And just goes to show a testament of the safety of these Gen 3 Evo Formula E cars. 2 races here in 2 years and 2 absolutely enormous accidents.
Fucking hell.
Hi everyone, this is race control speaking. We will try to resume the race at 15:01 local time.
So Marek Aniszewski, race director, then saying that their plan is to resume the race. So the safety car's peeled in and Jake Dennis has bolted already. We come around turns 10 and 11 to start the final lap of racing and get the restart underway here in Sao Paulo. Dennis will lead the field across the line, followed by Roland, followed by Casti. 1 lap to go to crown our winner of the Sao Paulo E-Prix, and Dennis is going for broke. Look at the gap, he's already trying to pull out on Oliver Roland and Nick Casti in the remaining field. Well, just 2 more corners to go for Jake Dennis, and what a birthday present this is going to be for Roger Griffiths for the Andretti team. Jake Dennis hasn't won a race since Diriyah back in 2024, but now for the first time in season 12 he will stand on the top step of the podium as Jake Dennis wins the Sao Paulo E-Prix ahead of Oliver Roland and Nick Casti on the podium for Citroën
of season 12
race in the Formula E World Championship ahead of Pascal Wehrlein and Felipe Drugovich. A double top 5 finish for the Andretti team as the crowd in Sao Paulo celebrate that one.
Yes! Oh, yes, boys! Oh my God, yes!
Well, what a way to kick off season 12 of the ABB FIA Formula E World Championship. Jake Dennis taking his first win in nearly 2 years ahead of compatriot Oliver Roland
I can't see
and
straight.
Nick Casti rounding out the podium.
Yes, up the Brits. Andretti, Nissan, Citroën, Wehrlein, other Porsche behind him.
On Citroën's first attempt ahead of
Was that
Wehrlein,
3 or 4
Muller,
DNFs?
Good, Joel Eriksson with some points there in 7th place ahead of Sebastian Buemi, Nick de Vries, and then also Zane Maloney with his first ever point in Formula E.
That first attack was crucial when we took it, and yeah, it was. It looked like it was ours, you know, comfortably in the lead just before that red flag, and then I wasn't too sure how it was going to play out, but so happy. I didn't get a win last season, and to get it back on the first race is a testament to our off-season work. And yeah, it's the big boss's birthday, so happy birthday to him, and it's my engineer's birthday tomorrow, so double whammy. I don't have to get them a present now.
And the Drivers' Championship, of course,
Good
does
point,
reflect the race result. Jake Dennis now sits at the top of the pile ahead of Oliver Roland and Nick Casti. Pascal Wehrlein scored 3 points for getting pole position. Of course, that's not where he started from, but he has 15 points in the total order and now sits in 4th place in the standings, all the way down to Zane Maloney inside the top 10. Now time for the Winners' Trophy to be presented. Gustavo Perez, the CEO of Sao Paulo Turismo, and it's awarded to Jake Dennis. His 7th Formula E career victory.
Wait, that's a good point.
Now,
There isn't a McLaren now. There used to be a neon McLaren. What happened to them? That's who I would have been supporting. Shit. Gotta pick one now then. Let's go back. Let's see what the teams are. I think Porsche, you know. I don't like Porsche. I never liked Porsche. Nissan. Who doesn't like a GTR? I'm not actually going to pick now because it's not really my point. I really can't believe there's no.
Now time for the Winners' Trophy to be presented. Gustavo Perez, the CEO of Sao Paulo Turismo, and it's awarded to Jake Dennis. His 7th Formula E career victory. Now time to celebrate and duck and run and take cover for some on the podium, I'm sure, with the champagne shower beginning here in Sao Paulo. What a fantastic way to kick off season 12 of the ABB FIA Formula E World Championship.
Yeah, I will be watching a lot more of that. Hopefully as the season goes on I will understand it a bit more, and I'll probably, while I'm editing that or just cutting it out to post, I'll be rewatching it and analysing, I guess, or just trying to figure out what's going on with Formula E. But yeah, good race.